Y'all, what's up? It's your boy Nitro Hotfire here. Welcome back to Nerd Torch TV. Once again, your spot for anime, comics, and gaming. Today, I'm here with my friend Khalil, and we're gonna be talking about some Devilman Crybaby. So without further ado, let's hop right in. Alright, so first things first, what we want to talk about with this Devilman Crybaby. It started out as another. The anime is an adaptation of the old school manga, which I know not much about. But Khalil says he knows stuff about it, so he's gonna tell you
just a little bit stuff, not too much. As far as its origin, it's written by Go Nagai, and it's based in the 70s, early 70s. It was a shonen manga. Very interesting though, because it's a little bit different from its time. It was a little bit more gruesome and
sexually oriented.
Yeah, very sexually oriented. Kind of out there for its time. So it didn't do too well in its first ride there. But it looks like they tried to bring it back up here to us.
I know I've heard a lot of people say that there's some other anime that have been inspired by that, with Berserk being one of them. I can kind of see that. Since the anime, what Netflix has done has been my first experience of it. I can see that with some of the creatures and stuff they have been there with that. But the first thing I want to talk about is, since it is a Netflix series and it's an entire new experience altogether, we're gonna take it step by step to what we thought about it. And the first thing is that trailer. And the trailer showed all these beautiful shots and the artwork looked all good and stuff.
Epic fight sequences.
Yeah, if this stuff will look so good in the trailer, it's oh, what is this?
Great cinematography.
But once we actually get there, you find out that pretty much most of that stuff was just, it was all a lie. It was a ruse.
It was a ruse.
Bruh, I was saying what was really crazy is it seems like they put most of the good shots up in the trailer.
Yeah. They were like, we really need to draw these guys in here.
Yeah. We get drinks now. Yeah. So anyway, hey, I'm drinking back.
Cool. Alright. But anyway, as he was saying here, that basically the cinematography for one of the first trailers did its job in getting piquing interest. I'd say it's not on par with maybe the Stranger Things trailer, but it did do its point in getting you to kind of hey, this has got some pretty cool action sequences in here. What's going on with this?
Yeah, exactly. But the thing about it is, when we first got to seeing episode 1, I think actually, for those of you who don't know, we're located in Nerd Torch Cafe. It's a video game cafe.
Yes.
So we have different rooms and game systems and setups and stuff. So people actually watch Netflix here and stuff. So Khalil was watching Netflix, and I kind of walked in at episode 2.
Yes.
And
I think you dodged episode 1. That was a ride to go on.
And I was like, once walking in on it, I was like, what is this, man? This looks kind of rough. My first reaction to it is just the art style wasn't quite where I thought it was. I thought they was watching a YouTube video from an indie developer or something like that.
That's kind of my take on it as well. But that's what kind of drew me into it. It was the whole indie style art style, I don't know, yeah, basically an indie animated music video.
Yeah, it reminded me of the art style of the Gorillas and how they animate their music videos.
Yeah, definitely Gorillas, and I forget what they're called, but it's Me is their thing. They have a really unique art style for their videos. But I guess it's a bit aside from the point. But either way,
I know that for me, looking at other people's reactions and after literally while we were watching the anime, I was like, I gotta hop on Twitter to see what people are saying about this. And I was like, what's going on here? What like, because just so much was happening, and it was just blood, gore, sex, like nudity. I was like, what is going on?
Like, this is not suited for children, but we're not gonna warn you yet.
So I had to go check this Twitter feed. So I'm going to read the Twitter feed and stuff, and I'm like, I'm seeing like a lot of the people actually hype about it. It was like really hype about it and really excited about it. And I think they were more so excited about the shock value more so than anything else. And it was like, but
yeah, because I think James was watching with us. He looked at a few of the I think IMBD.
Oh yeah.
It was like it was either a 10 or a 10 or a 2.
Yeah, it was it was a 9. Yeah, it was a 9. It was 2 reviews. And one had a 9. The other had a 2.
Yeah, I think the only complaint was like there was too much nudity.
How could that be the only complaint?
That was the only complaint. Man, that was that journey though. Like when you get to the end, I'm pretty sure people start posting a little bit later.
And then for Neverworld, he was talking about like we say the art style looked like it was the struggle. I think it was like episode 3 where they showed like some pink flowers, and it just looked beautiful. Like they started sprinkling the water on the fire, and I said, "That's it. That's where the money went. The money went to the flowers."
It was like CGI, but it wasn't. It was
like it was the most beautiful flowers. Like everything about the flowers just looked dope. Like all the artistic money that they could have spent went into
like,
those.
Whoever
those
this
flowers.
artist was, this is how they started. Like they were spending ample time drawing flowers, and they're like, "Hey, we need some flowers right here in this scene." They're like, "I can do that.
I can do that.
I can do that."
One day they'll have me doing better stuff. I'm gonna make these the best flowers they've ever seen. But who was it for Neverworld? He was talking about it. He's like, the art style looked like Ghibli. I was like, I was like, in what world, bro?
Not sure which Ghibli. Maybe Ghibli like pre-production before the storyboarding.
But you know, as me and Khalil both artists, and that's something we just had issue with. Like, what's up with this art style? But some stuff looked good though. Like, you know, it had a lot of very good creative design choices, and it had a lot of good elements that were very well composed and like directed really well.
Yeah, I'd say like as far as like the directing, and then they like every now and then a few of the shots where they would like, I guess it wouldn't be still frames, but you can tell it's just a one-on-one interaction between customers. Everything looked like pretty great, but then it got to the points where they were like trying to move a little bit faster with like maybe some of the movement and fighting scenes, and it kind of got.
And those transformations though, those look very those look good in a sense. But at the same time, I'm starting to wonder would they look good if the art style was better.
Oh yeah. You mean like the ones? Oh no. Like the characters themselves.
Yeah. So maybe it's kind of like I was thinking, like maybe the art style was to make up for the transformations in general. Like maybe they had a better art style in mind, and then all of a sudden it was like, these transformations look rough though, or it took too long to draw.
Yeah. I was thinking you were talking about the transformations though in the very first episode.
I missed that one.
Yeah, I recommend watching that because it changed your perspective on a few things. Probably have to become a nun after this week. As far as like the transformations, like I think you only got 2 or 3 actual good moments where he transforms completely into Devilman, and then the rest of them are kind of like halfway points where it's kind of like he'll just have like a few of the markings and maybe like the horns a little bit, but he still looks like his completely human, like Akira ego.
Oh yeah, and I think. As far as an experience, it was an interesting one, I would say. But I'm really liking the fact that the world is kind of moving towards producing more anime things, and we're getting a lot more anime, just in general. Netflix is contributing a lot to the community as far as
which is something I actually was not expecting from Netflix, like ever,
But it's really good to see that that's where we're going. But they're gonna have to do some.
That's
do something with that budget.
Now is quality and quantity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Because if they pumping it out, And it's kind of like, I don't know about this style or choice.
Especially with what like costed a few hundreds of thousands of dollars for an anime.
Yeah, per episode though.
Per episode.
So it's like, you know, they're probably shaving some dollars off, you know. But anyway, guys, we just want to give our thoughts about Devilman Crybaby. We're gonna be back with some more videos this week. Let us know in the comment section down below what y'all thought about Devilman Crybaby. And you know, we'll hop in the comment sections and you know,
we some thoughts.
I don't know what else to say. Subscribe! Subscribe! We need more subscribers.
Somewhere.
I don't know where it is at the bottom though. I remember back in the day, back in my ancient times of being on YouTube.
Oh.
The subscribe button be like over there somewhere. But anyway,
what YouTube is this?
Yeah, man. I remember when YouTube had the stars on the screen.
What? Nani?
Anyway, hit that subscribe button and hit those bell notifications because we're gonna be back. Like I said, we're gonna do this Monday through Friday. I'm gonna see how long I can keep this up. 56 weeks in a year, I think it is.
Yeah, something like that.
So
a lot of days.
Coming back strong. So it's your boy Nitro High Five here, and this is my boy Khalil. We're gonna be back tomorrow because we are batch filming these.
I think we got to the point where you can tell it's 2 a.m.
Alright, peace.